Friends, in the year 2024, a film named Lowlife was released. It is a low-budget film, but it has some twists which you will like. Watch the story till the end. The film begins with a man running in the forest. At that time, someone was chasing him. Later, this man is caught and killed. We will know who this man was and who killed him and why. The next day, we are shown a family who had come on vacation in their RV. A man named Keith, his wife Catherine, and their two children, Amy and Jeffrey. Although they lived in the city, they had come far away from the population. It was a happy family. At this time, Keith was making food for them, which everyone except Amy eats with great pleasure. Amy looked a little angry, so she went a little away from the RV without eating food. Actually, she had gone to smoke, and her father was against drug addiction. After a while, two boys came there. They were residents of this place. From their appearance and the way they talked, it seemed that they were not good people. And in such stories, these characters often do something wrong. One was named Richard, and the other was named Billy. Not many people came to this area to spend time here. In fact, Richard and Billy were searching for their elder brother Melior, who was missing since last night. Both of them asked this family if they had seen him anywhere. Keith behaves very well with them, so that there is no quarrel between them. He says that, "Sorry, we have not seen anyone. We are new here." Keith's son Jeffrey offers Richard a chocolate. Perhaps he wanted to extend a hand of friendship. Meanwhile, Amy comes. Seeing her, Richard's face turns red because not many people from the city come here. Seeing this, Keith tells his daughter to go inside. After this, he tells Rich and Billy to leave them alone. Billy says some strange things, and Richard left from there. After some time, this family also left for their journey with their RB. These were very civilized people. On the way, they again meet Richard and Billy. Their car was parked in the middle of the road. Seeing this, Keaton and Catherine got a little scared because this time Richard also had a shotgun. Keaton advises her husband to stop and just leave, but he stops. Rich says to them, "What a coincidence that we have met again. Our car has broken down. Can you guys help us?" Catherine was scared, so Keaton refuses. On this, Richard says, "It doesn't matter, you just take Billy with you. Our house is on the way." Keaton had to agree to this, lest these people get angry. Billy was a simple boy. On the way, Keaton started playing a game of words with him, but Billy was not as smart as him. Keaton asked Billy about his family. When asked, Billy says that my two cousins live in our house. There is a grandfather, me and my brother. The background of the film has been made in such a way that this poor family might become a victim, but when Billy takes Jabari's notebook, he finds the handwriting of the cat Melior in it, which makes him think, and then Jabari gets up and kills Billy with a wire. The reaction of the rest of the family was not strange at all. Rather, they did not care at all. Yes, they were just worried that the RV will get dirty with Billy's blood. So a big twist here is that in reality, this family is not what it appears to be. Those people who were looking bad to us were actually innocent, but the matter does not end here. These people are not only murderers, but also cannibals. That is, they kill people and eat them. Melior from last night was also killed by these people, and the film starts later with this. This was the meat they were eating for lunch. Later, they break Billy into pieces, and as a reward, Keith gives one of Billy's pieces to his daughter because Amy controlled her anger like Jeffrey. Usually, these people do not hunt by entering someone's house, but make such people their prey whom they find on the road, or there is no one to ask about them so that they do not get caught. But today, Keith changed his plan. He says that we will go to their house and see what is there for us there. At the house, Billy's grandfather and his cousin Julie and Savannah was having dinner when someone came to the door. They thought it was Billy, but actually, it was Keith's family. Savannah and Julie were surprised to see them and asked, "What are you guys doing here?" Keith says that our RV broke down and we could not find any other house around here, so we came here to ask for help. On the way, we also met Billy. He asked us to come here. On hearing this, Julie asks them to come inside. They welcome grand wine because their guests were very rich. Seeing Keith and his family, no one suspects that he is actually the murderer. Well, Keith was ready, so everyone sat down for dinner. Keith's family was not used to normal guests, so they did not like them at all. Yes, they definitely give false praise. Savannah was suspicious of these people and asked why Lee did not come with you people. Catherine says that he said that we have to find Melior. So now before that, Keith, and when her children finish the story of this family, another character enters, which changes their plan. He was Julie's husband, who was very strong. He was called Big Mac. If Keith does anything, then he will not be able to stand before Big Mac. So they stay. Julie says that Big Mac works all day and eats a lot of food like a horse. It was already late night, so it was better that they spend the night here. Anyway, Keith's family was not going to leave from here until they were not caught. Amy had to go to the washroom, so Savannah went with her because there was some problem in the washroom. Both of them understood each other that he is interested in girls. Although Savannah was very suspicious, but because of Amy, now she ignores the fact that strangers are staying in their house. Julia comes and tells that Amy will spend the night in Savannah's room. Jabari is given Billy's room. JB does not like the younger one, but following the plan, he says that this is very good. Keith and Catherine were given separate rooms. On the other side, we see Richard, who is still waiting for Billy. Meanwhile, a deputy comes there. Maybe they had a fight over something. The deputy says, "Can I drop you home?" Richard clearly refuses and says that some tourists had come here from Los Angeles. "I have sent Billy with them. He will be coming soon." After this, the deputy left from there. But Richard was not feeling well. Actually, the chocolates that Jeffrey had and he used to distribute to people often had poison in them. It made people sick. Richard had eaten that chocolate in the beginning itself. Now, its effect started showing. Richard had no idea that his family was in a big danger. There, Catherine talks to her husband at home and he says that something is not right with me. We don't hunt like this. Maybe we should leave from here. But Geet was not going to listen. He tells that these are poor people who are pitiable. There is no purpose in their life. There is no harm in killing them. Nor will anyone care about them. JB had already given chocolates to everyone. As soon as something starts happening to them, we will do our work. Keith did not keep the axe with him because according to him, it will have a bad effect on the children. I mean, what kind of logic is this guy? He does not think it is wrong to kill people, cut them into pieces and then eat them. But smoking or keeping the axe is wrong and not good for the children. Well, we come to know about Savannah that actually she was a very good student. She is also the best in archery. She has also got admission in a college. But to take care of her grandfather, who is ill, Savannah changed her decision of going to college. Keith came to talk to his son Jeffrey. He said, "Look, son, when the effect of the poison starts to show, I will kill Big Mac. You don't interfere in this. You will also get a chance to kill him." Later, Jeffrey said, "Okay, I will stay away from Big Mac." After some time, Julie started vomiting, and after this, Big Mac's condition also worsened. She was already dizzy in the washroom, so Big Mac had to go out. In the other room, Savannah and Amy talked about something. Both of them were not interested in boys. Amy said, "My mother has no problem with this, but my father is old-fashioned, so I hid this thing from him. I also have a girlfriend. My father thinks that she is a boy." Well, after this, she talks about her dream. "I wish I could live a normal life, go away from my family." Savannah did not know how dangerous Amy's family is, so she wants to live a normal life. After this, both of them come closer to each other. There, Jeffrey went out with a knife despite his father's refusal, where he was going to kill Big Mac. But how can a teenage boy kill a person whose name is Big easily? Jabari started attacking him with a knife. Initially, Big Mac was keeping himself calm, but when Jeffrey injured him a lot, Big Mac got angry. He could have killed Jabari in one shot, but due to the poison, Big Mac started vomiting, which gave Jeffrey a chance, and he cuts Big Mac's throat. In the house, Keith first went to Grandpa's room with an axe. Before he could kill him, he saw from the window that JB has killed Big Mac. Keith got very angry, but in the meantime, Grandpa also woke up, so Keith immediately kills him. After this, he came out. She and Catherine scolded him a lot for taking Jeffrey inside. He is saying that he did not listen to his parents. Keith was blaming Catherine that because of you, the children are getting spoiled, because you are not taking our tradition seriously. Even then, Keith gives his son the tongue of a Big Mac as a gift. In the room when Amy and Savannah were getting intimate, it was actually Amy's trick. She was about to take out a knife and stab him, but by mistake, she fell from the bed and the knife pierced her leg. Savannah was shocked to see this and asks, "How did this happen?" Amy tells that I keep this with me for self-protection. Savannah went out to get a fat kit. Then she saw that these people had lied. Their RV was parked nearby. Savannah also heard some of Keith and Catherine's conversation. She got suspicious. After they left, she entered the RV where she found human organs. She got scared, and now she knew the truth. Her suspicion was right. Amy got distracted because of him. When Julie came out of the washroom, she saw Grandpa's dead body. She started screaming. Keith caught her and brought her to the dining room and told Catherine that she had to kill her because she had changed. Jeffrey was also standing there. Keith said that she should do this in front of her son. She was ready to kill Julie, but at that moment an arrow passed through her neck. Catherine died in front of Keith and Jeffrey's eyes. Savannah did this because we had come to know in the beginning that she is a good warrior. Amy came down and saw her mother's dead body. She started crying. She was blaming her father that all this happened because of you. We should not have wandered around such people. You chose a family. Keith calms everyone down and said that if we let that girl go alive, we will be caught, so we have to kill her. After this, Julie was tied to a chair. He tells me to call my sister. Julie was refusing, so Keith started torturing her. Julie screamed a lot. Savannah enters the house where she tries to call the police, but the whole thing is not done. The deputy who met Richard in the beginning tells the sheriff about this. The sheriff does not take this matter seriously and leaves everything to the deputy. Jeffrey suspects that someone is in the house, so he starts moving towards the room, but Savannah acts smartly and somehow snatches the knife from Jeffrey and puts it on his neck. She comes down and threatens Keith to leave Julie or else she will kill her son, but Keith forces Savannah that he will kill her sister. Savannah had to remove the knife. After this, she is also tied to Cher. Mad Keith starts cooking meat of their family members like a shape and brings them. In fact, he forces Julie to bring meat of her husband, Big Mac. Then he cuts Julie's one finger too, and after Julie, he goes to Savannah. JB was about to cut off Keith's fingers, but Savannah said that your daughter is a lesbian and she also takes drugs. She hid this fact from you. Keitha was old-fashioned and was not able to digest this, so he started arguing with his daughter and said that this is against nature. Savannah gets a chance. She opens her hand and hits Keitha in the eye. Amy catches Savannah. Keitha starts saying his own eye to them. Meanwhile, Richard reaches there with a shotgun. JB was about to set the house on fire. Before Richard could shoot any one of them, Keitha hits him on the head. JB goes to kill Savannah. Savannah puts a hot water pack on his face in the kitchen and later ends the story by strangulating him. Here, Keitha kills Richard, but by then Julie had hanged herself with an axe. He killed Keith, and now 3 people were left: Amy, Julie, and Savannah. But Amy kills Julie too, and when Savannah started fighting with Amy, she injures her badly. Amy was coming out painting, and then the deputy reached there, but instead of Amy, he shot Savannah because at that time it seemed that Amy was in danger. This was a very strange ending. Deep down, Amy was happy that she got rid of her family. In the end, when the deputy was about to take her to the hospital, Amy kills him too, and she happily started leaving from there sitting in her RV. And with this, friends, this film ends. If we look at things like cannibalism and slasher, then this film gives us the message that how a wrong opinion is formed about people in the society by their external appearance. Often people who look good can be very dangerous from inside, and this is the bitter truth that upper-class people do not consider poor people as anything. Like when Keith realized that there is no one to care for these people, he decided to kill his entire family. Yes, he also lost his life in this, and everything was ruined. The rest of the story of the film was not so confusing. We hope that you liked this video of ours, so do not forget to like it, give your opinion about the story, and if you are new to the channel, then subscribe. See you in some other story.